Hey guys, this is my research overview of my 3 sources that I did. My name is Alyssa Wheeler, by the way. I didn't pick one topic. I did 3 different topics, but I did one reading topic and one writing topic and one that was kind of a mix of both. I'm going to start with that one. It was called Enhancing the Writing Development of English Language Learners, Teacher Perceptions of Common Technology and Project-Based Learning. This was a collective case study that aimed to explore student writing opportunities as teachers added technology to project-based curriculum. It aimed to investigate teacher perceptions about common technology tools and their benefits to the development of writing skills for ELLs, and isolated teacher practices and environmental factors specific to technology use that might enhance ELL's writing development. It surveyed 14 teachers and 1 professional developer that worked kind of in the field. The setting was in an urban K-8 school district in the southwestern region of the United States. Consisting of 9 schools, and the method was basically the professional development partnered with these teachers to create a lesson that they would co-teach and co-create, that they would teach throughout the year, that they would build on for ELLs, and they slowly implemented technology to see if that helped their learning in these project-based learning projects. They analyzed the data using coding. This was kind of hard to understand, but I'm going to try to explain it to you. They basically just used a code to kind of pull out key terms that were heard over and over and over again within the recordings and notes that they had, and they kind of used those to come up with their findings, which were it says findings are reported from highest frequency to lowest frequency. Sense of community 29%, genuine audience 23%, safe environment 15%, a real reason for writing 12%, useful feedback 9%, access to role models 8%, and time and opportunity to write 4%. The study specifically asked students to isolate parts of their practice that supported closing the digital divide that exists for ELLs, and they did this by implementing technology to support their higher levels of learning. That was it for that one. My next one is called, sorry, let me find it. When Technology Goes Unnoticed, Teacher Beliefs and Assumptions about Technology Use in 3 9th grade English classrooms. So, this one is my kind of mix. Sorry, I meant the first one was my writing one. I should have explained that better. But that first one was my writing piece. This one is my kind of freebie one. And this one was an observational study about how students engaged with technology in relation to socio-cultural, school-based, and interpersonal contexts. And the participants of the study was 3 9th grade classrooms, 2 from the same school and 1 from a different school, with varying cultural numbers and male-female ratios. The setting, the first school was a visual performing arts magnet school in a suburban area with a large agricultural community that had 1 class, and then the other one was an hour north and was primarily white, while the other one was primarily Latino. This one, the methods used were daily recorded field notes, audio recordings of classroom instruction, downloads of all student work, pictures of classroom whiteboard notes, and teacher and student interviews. This one also used coding to identify meaningful chunks of transcripts, so kind of the same as the first one. They went back and recoded a couple times to expand and narrow down what their findings were. And their findings say, through our analysis of student talk, student writing, and classroom observations, we identified 3 kinds of student feelings about technology. Feelings that technology is invisible, feelings that technology provoked about humanity, and feelings that connected technology to society and power. These consistent themes highlight how technology guided student practices and led to expressions of identity by facilitating student reflection on the experience and beliefs they brought into the classroom. This study basically highlighted the 2 aspects of relationship between technology and youth identity in ELA classrooms. So on one hand, technology is part of the complex set of phenomena that shapes individuals' identity, and on the other hand, the meaning of technology is mediated through the diverse cultural experiences and perspectives that students bring to bear on their interpretation of technology. A digital tool means different things to different people. My last study was my reading study, and it was called Contingency Teaching During Close Reading. This one followed close reading practices and was an observational study that was trying to answer the questions: how do you support students during close reading, and are there actions you take when students don't understand the text? The participants were 12 teachers. The age and demographics were not specified. The setting was the teacher classrooms, not specified either. The methods used were observing and interviewing. So they came in, observed, took notes, and videotaped, and then had scheduled interviews with the teachers. The data was analyzed to identify themes using a constant comparative approach in which they recursively returned to the data for confirming evidence or alternative ideas. So they just kind of read over it and found things that were the same and things that were different across the different teachers. It says, we noted that the data clustered into 2 major categories: scaffolds used as part of the close reading process and contingency teaching when students failed to reach deep understanding. For my conclusion, I wrote, the researchers used these 2 main themes and expanded upon them using themes found under these categories. These included, under scaffolding, repeated reading, text-dependent questions, collaborative conversations, and annotations. Under contingency reading, the following themes were discussed: reestablishing purpose, analyzing questions, prompting and cueing, modeling, and analyzing annotations. All of these are strategies used to help students close read more effectively and support them if they do not understand the process. Those were my 3 sources. Sorry, that video was a little bit long. Bye.